Yes, it's only bloody Friday finally, guys, and we are waking up down in Bridgend on our first night out of the week on a Friday. We spent the night here just off junction 35, I believe, of the M4, and we've just done our daily checks. Everything is looking nice and dandy. It's a Persimmon Homes load, and those thorns have just got me. Ow. Persimmon Homes load, and it's a double delivery. Basically, all this up to here is for a site round the corner, and these ones here are for Brackler in Bridgend. So St Edrins, I think this one was. And if you look here, I'll show you what I've done. I got one of my super long straps out, and I've strangled them. So I threw it underneath. See underneath there? Threw it underneath, and then threw a piece back across the top, and then looped it around and gone back over to the trailer. So these are strangled now, they can't go anywhere, but just to make sure, I put a return trip over the top with it. And I've put 4 straps on these spangles as well to keep the back ones from sliding out, see? Because they're only half the length. That's what she said, eh? Oh dear. Yes, so we are not booked into our first delivery until 10:30. But I've just spoke to the gods and they said just get on with it. We'll get there early and see if we can get in front of ourselves. See if we can get in front of ourselves and get to our next site before 10 o'clock. Maybe. Don't know about you guys. Has anyone been having problems with Google Maps lately? It's done nothing but crash every time I try and use it. Anyway, let's go. It's a bit of a rainy start to the day. It's been raining most of the night as well, actually, I should say. We had a walk over to the garage last night before we hit the hay. Got ourselves a bottle of pop ready for today, because we're running low on ours. So we ran down into the night. If you checked out the live stream last night, you'll have known what happened. We ran down to London and back up. Apologies there was no vlog for yesterday, but again, like I said in the live stream, sorry, it was a carbon copy of the previous video. So the only difference was towards the end of the day we picked up this load and came down here. But you know, we got a vlog to edit today now because we're recording all Friday. Back to normal schedule. Make sure no one flies up the inside of us here. Lovely. You might notice, I don't know if the camera will pick it up behind the steering wheel, but we've set up our next base dash cam as well. So we've got that sitting pretty, constantly recording now. So look out for some more videos containing future idiots on the road. I don't think I'll do them individually. I'll probably wait to compile quite a few, and then oh, he's moved across after all. I didn't think he was going to be able to get across. Thank you. And we're on the M4. We got off at 34 yesterday, and we drove all the way through Pencoed and some areas around there. Sorry, Mr. Nolan's. Cinderella's a bit quick. So I'm just apologising to the guy there. He did move out for me, so I'm just apologising, saying thank you. And oh yeah, we drove through the little towns and I couldn't really, there was one possible place I could have parked, but I decided to leave it, and we ended up on 9 hours 47 minutes. Are we going to take this guy in 2.5 miles? I think we will, up the hill. Oh, he is empty though. He is empty, and he's probably going to pull out to overtake the tipper up ahead, so we'll just give him some space if we have to. If the tipper hits the wall, which he just about has. Let me know if you like these longer clips of her driving. I have flashed this guy, come on. Oh, he's signalling me to go round him. Oh no! That means we got to get cinders around the two of them instead. You did say sorry. Come on, cinders. Maybe I was a bit too conscientious there. But I, you know, whatever. So let me know if you enjoy these longer parts of me driving. I do try to keep it just to small little bursts, but I thought, why not do something a little bit longer. I don't actually know if your battery's gonna last, so if it suddenly cuts to me unloaded at the first job, you'll know the battery didn't last. Actually no, I charged it up on the way down yesterday. The reason I don't put massive clips of me driving in all together is I don't like to waffle on about nothing. So I've said the majority of the things. Oh, I want to say happy birthday to Emma Keys. I said it in the live stream yesterday, but Richard contacted me, her husband, asked me to wish her a happy birthday, so that's fantastic. It's nice to be able to portray messages across to people that watch. Bless him, he did say, I think my wife likes you more than me. Oh, I'm sure she doesn't. So we're getting off here, junction 36. Thank you to one of the viewers who's messaged me on Facebook knowing that I was going here, warning me about the low bridge. But we're not going to be going that close to the town. I think I've done this site. Meh. But there's two sites around here, it's the trouble. Wow. One of the biggest cherry pickers I think I'll ever see there. That's massive. The wheelbase is about 10 foot and it extends by the looks. Why is it I can keep a 60-foot truck in lane better than she can keep a car? Right, so we're looking for signs for Brackler. You're not indicating. That's good because you're not coming this way. My sixth sense shined through. And here is the lovely view towards Bridgend in the lovely Welsh weather. Castle. No, that's the other side down there. Park Derwin, that's it. So we've delivered to that one plenty of times in the past, and the other one is down here, hopefully. That's a good sign when you see a cement mixer, because you think he might have just been there. Yeah, so apologies if this clip's rather long, and let me know if you do think it's too long-winded. I want to hear your opinions. Someone commented in a video saying they've been watching me for quite a long time and they're finding me quite disappointing lately, so let me know if you agree or disagree. I always accept any criticisms you've got, and it might be here, you know. There's a brick lorry there. Yeah, I'm gonna go with there. That's a dead end anyway, so it's got to be. So we're an hour and a half early, under the God's orders. Let's see if it pays off, shall we, on Only Friday. Well, that's a good start. Looks like there's one way in, one way out, because there's a Arctic reversing up there now. Don't know why this guy didn't go in the lay-by there. At least that would have helped. Never mind. Back in a bit, guys. Don't forget, let me know what you think of this. Was it too long, or wasn't it? Alright, guys. We're in. And you didn't remind me about my lights, did ya? If you look back at the first clip, we walked past and we totally forgot our little red light because it was checking all the other lights. And it's just followed us all the way, staying on the back of there, so phew, that was lucky. And we spoke to the forklift and he's perfectly fine. He's gone to go and get the forks. So we've got the straps off ready. And there's a convenient little gap which I've hopefully lined up with now, where he can just get that one lift off. Maybe two lifts, but should be able to do it in one. Then it's off to St Edrin's in Cardiff. See where we go from there. Alright, that's the first drop out of the way. 20 miles now to St Edrin's or Edrin's in Cardiff, where hopefully we'll see our colleague unloading the 10 o'clock delivery. With a bit more luck, he'll have already tipped it and be out of there. This guy is an absolute fruit loaf. Done exactly the same at the last roundabout. Purposely stays there, trying to hold me up. Let's see if they do it a third time, shall we? I could have overtook her there, but we'll just see if they do it again. Right, their way is perfectly clear. Oh, 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 oh. Braked enough so we get to stop for the idiot in the Mercedes who hasn't got her indicate. Only bloody Friday, guys! Don't you just love it? Two beauties over there, Peter Jones and Kate TJ and O'Donovan's. Nice! Right, so here we are at the next site, and we've just liaised with our colleague who's on the site delivering now, and he said it's not even worth coming down here because there's no space for them. There's 2 lorries down there, they're all on their breakfast and they're going to struggle to turn around as it is. So I'm looking if there's anywhere I can put our Cinderella out the way, and I reckon we can squeeze in there. Let's give it a go. Let's give it a go, and I'll have a look for a waterproof mount for you. See if you can watch me in. Okay, well, we was going to reverse into that space, but we decided to have a little look further up onto the site and see if we could park up there. Only went round the next corner, and then we realised now we'll back up to that lay-by. And then we had a run-in with a certain hypnocritical site supervisory, managery kind of person, and the less said about that the better. Very hypnocritical, to say the least. I won't go into details, but anyway, that led to us just forgetting everything and coming straight onto the site regardless, where we've been parked for the last hour and a half. We've gave Cinderella a bit of a clean inside. She's only going to get a bit dustier and muddier again, but she's looking good inside. That's the main thing. I like to keep inside smelling nice, considering we had that curry last night. And we're still waiting for our colleague to unload, so not much to bring you other than more glorious Welsh weather. Absolutely bucketing down now, and looks like it's going to be in for the day too. So yes, we're probably going to be heading for a coil after this, but we'll see. We'll see. Well guys, it is now 1:15. We've been on site for 3 hours now. Our other driver has gone, and I believe they've gone on their dinner break now before they unload me. I've reversed down and got in the compound, so we just got to wait and see when they have the dinner. So I'm going to go and use the calf. They've got an on-site calf, which is nice. I'm going to treat myself to a bacon sandwich, dearie. Is that alright? So we're going to get back to the yard it is, guys. Woohoo! Yeah! Although it's still going to take us nearly 3 hours to do so. That's unless we collect this Ford Focus on the way home and we spend even more time out. Oh dear. So, we're in for a wet and wild trip back up. We're going to go up through the A449 and then the M50 up to the M5, and let's see what his next plan is. No, he's going to sit there, lovely. Yes, so we've still got to sit in all the roadworks and all the traffic. It's going to be a while before we get back, but we're on the final run home. That's the main thing. So let's just get there safely, soundly, and we can start our bank holiday weekend, no matter what the weather's like. 5 minutes later, Geronimo, we're off. And it's the Scania R440 of Cinderella in the middle lane, coming up against the Jaguar XF in the outside lane. Who's going to pull it to the post? XF has taken a slight advantage now, and now he's seen Cinderella up the inside, and there you go. Foot down. See you later, Jaguar. Motorbikes having fun now, coming up the middle lane, watching all the lane hoggers in the outside lane. Fair play to that one. And now we can merge back out into the middle lane to overtake the Portaloo. And it's steadily on towards the Jaguar XF we go. Can we take the two of them through the middle? Thread the needle, Cinders. Thread the needle. No, Jaguar's seen us again. There's no sneaking up on this guy. Portaloo has taken a bit of fresh air, and he seems to be getting his second win now. Can he keep Cinderella at bay? It looks like he's going to be able to, or maybe he's just waiting for us to get closer before putting his foot back down. It looks like that might be the case. We might have to pull him behind him and accept defeat. Yes, let's accept defeat there. Meanwhile, we've actually pulled away from the pack here. There's a lot of dawdlers about a mile behind us now already. We've opened up a bit of an extensive lead behind the back markers. Meanwhile, traffic officers driving around without his lights on. Seems a bit strange considering there's reduced visibility and almost fog-like conditions. So it seems a bit strange that the lights are all off. Maybe they're trying to disguise themselves. But oh no, I see brake lights ahead. It looks like junction 3 is going to be the problem. No, we have not escaped any traffic whatsoever. After 5 minutes sat stationary, the queue hasn't budged, so we're going to have more delays from junction 3 to the M6. Will the traffic officer come to the aid of this stranded motorist? Nah, we'll just plod on with our lights off. Alright guys, we're back at the yard now. Our trailer's been dropped. We've given our Cinderella a little bit of an inspection, make sure all the lights and everything's still working so we don't get any surprises on Tuesday morning. We have a 8 o'clock in the morning delivery to Bodmin, and the gods have appreciated the fact that I probably won't get there for 8 o'clock, but they've just said to go as early as possible, so we'll see how I feel on Bank Holiday Monday, and we might start in the dead of night. We'll see. I gave Cinderella a bit of a once over while we was getting tipped on the site, and as you can see, that's took off all the mud that was here. Oh, there was all mud splattered on this side of her as all the telehandlers had gone past us and squirted all the mud up. So yes, she's looking nice and clean still. Anyone would think she hadn't done a week's work, but I'm sure you all know she definitely has. We've got a London vlog to work on over the weekend. We've got a vlog for today that I'll work on first, and we've also got the next base dash cam review to piece together as well. So, you know, a busy bit of editing to follow, and I'll get them all out to you as soon as possible. Let me know what you thought about the bit of extended drive this morning. Some of you might like it, some of you might not, because I do waffle on a bit. I like to keep everything to the point. When I've got to say something, I'll say it and then cut out all the middle bits. So, anyway, I want to wish you all a fantastic weekend. I'm going to leave you with a bit of a scene about me reversing in. If you want to watch that, be my guest. And then, once again, I'm going to wish Emma a happy birthday from Richard and myself. And I want to thank you all for watching. I'm going to try and find my gloves. Ah, there they are. And I'll catch you all next week, guys. Take care.